Hey everybody, my name is Heidi Hatcher and I am one of the coaches that is participating in this group with you right now. And I just want to say we're nearing the end of week 2 and you guys are doing great. I just am so encouraged by the engagement and the pictures and the posts and everyone cheering each other on. It's been really a lot of fun. So thanks so much for joining us. I just wanted to take this time. It's probably going to be a little longer than obviously most of the things that we are looking into each day, but I just wanted to share a little bit of my Beachbody story. I know a lot of us are just seeing sweaty selfies posted up and holding our Shakeology, and we don't know so much about each other, and it's really easy, I think, to look at certain people and say, she has this all figured out, or why is she even doing this, or who knows what goes on. But so I just wanted to share a little bit of my story and tell you what has brought me here today. So I will do it as quickly as I can. So thank you so much for taking this time. So I am almost 39. I have a 7-year-old in a few days and a 3-year-old. And my history is I have always struggled with my weight. I started Weight Watchers for the very first time when I was probably 13 or 14 years old. I so remember doing it with my mom, and I lost a lot of weight. I don't remember how much. It's obviously been a long time. I want to say maybe, between 20 and 30 pounds, but I don't really remember. And so I pretty much, Weight Watchers was what I knew, and it's what I was comfortable with. So I did that on and off from I didn't do it anymore in high school, but then I remember after college when I got my first job and I went into a training organization with the company I took a job with, I started Weight Watchers again with a friend. So I did it then again, and then when I met my husband and moved out to California from the East Coast, I remember vividly doing it again and being a part of a group. And at that point, I finally made Lifetime, and once you're Lifetime, you get to go for free. So I'm a good rule follower. Like, tell me I have to check in monthly, and I will. And so that's what I did. And then I got pregnant with my little girl, and I knew that the weight gain would psychologically just crush me. And so I told the OB early on I didn't want to know what my weight gain was. I still was a very careful eater. My first trimester, I definitely was not feeling well, and so the thing that tasted best to me I could keep down was macaroni and cheese. So I remember eating a lot of macaroni and cheese, and but I was active. I exercised all the way through my pregnancy, and I gained, I want to say, right around 50 pounds. So that was so hard for me to gain that weight after having worked so hard most of my life. And I knew I would be one of these people who would just get back on the horse again and lose the weight. And I did. I remember you have to be 6 weeks postpartum to go back. So that's what I did. 6 weeks, and I went back. And then it took me about a year. And I felt like, it takes you 10 months to put that weight on. It should take, in my opinion, and with how I gained, it would take at least that long to take off. So, I took it off. I was feeling great right around her first birthday. That was a really, 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 really hard year for me. I definitely struggled with the idea of wanting to have more kids because she was such a tough baby. But then when we did decide it was time, I struggled to get pregnant. So that took a little longer than we thought. And then I did finally get pregnant and then had my son. And so my kids are about 3.5 years apart. And that works really well for us. Again, same thing. I switched doctors because with my first pregnancy, there was a day where the doctor did say to me, by the way, you have gained too much weight already. And I just remember crying and walking down the back stairwell of the doctor's office because I didn't want anyone to see that I was crying. So anyway, here we go, round 2 again. And I just remember thinking, I've just got to get through this pregnancy and then this will all be behind us. We really didn't want to have more than 2 kids. So, this time I did the same thing. I didn't want to see the weight gain, and I actually saw it when I went to my OB over the summer, and I gained 60 pounds. So telling you what, like to walk in there this summer and to see that weight graph was like a huge high. And I was able to say now, looking back, so how much weight did I gain? And she told me. And so anyway, after I had him, I struggled again. 6 weeks postpartum, started back at Weight Watchers. And he was born in March. I so vividly remember that whole summer I worked my butt off. I counted points to a T. I was walking for exercise when I could. Eventually, I think I did join a gym again, but I didn't want to put that new baby in that childcare. So I just I felt stuck. And then a friend of mine from church was doing a Beachbody program, Les Mills Pump, and she had great results. And so I remember we went on a little vacation, and I told my husband, I've got to do something. Whatever I'm doing is not working. Like, I would go into Weight Watchers and cry when I would weigh in and hadn't lost anything. So here we are, 6 months postpartum, and I'd literally lost 5 pounds. So we got home from this vacation, and I purchased Les Mills Pump. I followed that program to a T for 90 days, and I lost weight. And then I bought Les Mills Combat, and I did that. It's a 60-day calendar. I did that 2 or 3 times. So I just kind of kept repeating. And so right at about a year, I was, very close to that, my pre-pregnancy weight, which was pretty amazing considering the first 6 months was like a flop. But anyway, then right before my son right after he turned 2, I started seeing a friend of mine, Rachel Voris, post on Facebook about her journey. She had had 2 babies in like 16 months and was starting to lose her weight and with Beachbody products. And I don't know, this whole light bulb went off in my head. I will say I did not drink Shakeology that first time around because I just thought it was a gimmick. And so I did get Shakeology. I signed up to coach because I knew these products worked. I knew that I was sold out because I had 2 kids and I could exercise at home for 30 minutes a day. And I'll be honest, pumps workouts were between 30 and 60 minutes. And I am telling you, I followed that to a T because I'm a rule follower and I knew that I would have good results if I followed it. Even without drinking Shakeology, I thought I could do it. So, right when he turned 2, I decided I wanted to share this opportunity with other people because I had finally started to see that that this worked so well for me. I wanted to help other people and encourage them. And so that's when I signed up to coach. And at that point, I committed to drinking Shakeology. And so ever since, beginning of April of 2014, I have drank that shake every day, and I love it. I will say I was at my goal weight as far as what I thought my goal weight was. Like, I have been to the doctor to get my goal weight refined because I couldn't get to where Weight Watchers wanted me to be. And so I had this number, and I had been there for years under Weight Watchers. The way Weight Watchers did things, I had weighed 174 for like years, up after I'd lost my pregnancy weight and everything. So I started with 21 Day Fix, and I started drinking Shakeology every day, and I lost weight in that first round. I think I did 2 solid rounds, and then PiYo came out, and I committed to PiYo. And again, when I get a program, I follow the calendar to a T. And so I did PiYo, and then after that, I think I went back to do some 21 Day Fix, and then Insanity Max 30 came out, and then 21 Day Fix Extreme. So I will say for me, the Shakeology is what has been a game changer. For me, it's really taken away my cravings for sweets, and it has given me a boost of energy, and I just love it. And my husband has started drinking it for about a year now, and he loves it. My kids beg for it. For me, it's kind of like my anchor that keeps me, I feel like, because my journey, this is my journey for life. Like, I'm not just doing this until I get to a certain point. the way that I've learned to eat now on 21 Day Fix is so different from Weight Watchers in that it's encouraging us to eat clean, whole foods, whole grains, lots of fruits and vegetables, good fats, all those things that I wouldn't necessarily want to count points for, healthy oils and stuff. And, this has now become our new normal. And I have a very flexible, easygoing husband. He's very appreciative of the way I cook and the way I care for us. And so it's okay for him not to have the more processed foods. It's not a big deal at all. And are we perfect? No, by no means are we perfect. Do I still fall into temptation and want treats and want sweets? I'll be honest, tonight my husband's gone. I put the kids to bed and right away in my head, I was like, what do I have in the house to eat? Because I'm just human. But I'm so thankful for this group and for you all because it helps anchor me. So I don't want to take much more of your time. I just want to say I am down basically 50 pounds from where I weighed in the first day of Weight Watchers after my son was born. So it's been now 3.5 years, but I am down 50 pounds. And my big goal in life is to rock 40. I am, just over a year away from 40, and I just want to be fit and be strong and be healthy and feel amazing. And I'm so thankful that I'm on that trajectory. I'm so thankful to have this team, this Beachbody team, this community that I have grown to be a part of for the last year and a half. It's just been amazing. And so I don't want anyone to think it's easy. Do I have days I don't want to get up and exercise? Absolutely. But I do it anyway because I feel so much better when I exercise. And so those days that you don't feel like getting up and that you don't want to do it, maybe allow yourself to sleep in, but then know you're going to push play later in the day. You're going to do it that night. I think that's one thing that has really changed. I do love to exercise, and so that is something that comes pretty natural to me. I love the way I feel when I exercise. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it is fun to me. Some exercise is more fun than others, but I really do enjoy it. And so I know I'm having an off day when I don't want to exercise, but I get it that some people don't like it. But I know that the way you will feel afterwards is so worth it. And to eat the right foods, I have so many challengers text me and be like, I just ate junk and I feel like crap. I don't obviously have that fine-tuned of a body, but I have challengers that text me that all the time. And I think your body really does adjust. Your taste buds will change. You will want to eat healthy foods. So anyway, I've taken enough of your time. Thank you. If you're still watching, I really do thank you. And enjoy your journey. It's your journey. It's your story. For me, it's for life. So it's a really peaceful, freeing feeling to know that, yes, I am at my goal, but I have the tools in my pocket when I'm having a hard time and I go off the rails for a weekend or I go on vacation and have fun, which that's what I love about this. We encourage you to do that. These first 21 days, they really should be hard work of 21 days of establishing these habits. But after that, or when you get to your goal, you will have these tools in your head and you can then have the freedom to go to a barbecue and, have a couple of bites of birthday cake and then be done with it and call it a day and know that tomorrow's a new day. So these are all just things that have really, I feel like, changed a little bit in my mind over the last year and a half. So I hope something in here encourages you. Keep up the good fight. It can be such a fight at times, but I so want to encourage you because it's so worth it. It's worth it to feel good, to feel proud of yourself, and to feel confident. So just do it. Do it and enjoy your journey and just be full of thanks that you have this opportunity to be surrounded by positive, encouraging people and the opportunity to be healthy, to be healthier for your family, to be healthier for you, to be healthier for the people that surround you. It's really a beautiful thing. So I hope y'all got a little bit of something out of this, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.